Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Thrive with Jane. Today we are diving into something we all deal with, and that's stress. But more importantly, we are going to explore the science behind it and how to manage it effectively. It's more like let's make stress less stressful. We all know that feeling, the racing heart, the tight chest, the endless to-do list swirling in your head. You see, stress is practically a part of life. But what if I told you that not all stress is bad? And that with a little science backed know how, you can learn to manage it like a pro. Let's break it down. First of all, what is stress really? Stress is your body's natural response to challenge or demand. It is your built in alarm system. When you are faced with something tough, your brain sounds the alarm, releasing adrenaline and cortisol. This boosts your heart rate, sharpens your focus, and gives you that burst of energy. The fight and flight energy. But here's the kicker. While this reaction can help you slam brakes when a car cuts you off, it is not so helpful when you are stressing over emails, deadlines, or that awkward thing you said 3 years ago. Now let's talk about the good stress and bad stress. Did you know there is such a thing as good stress? It's called eustress. That kind of stress that motivates you to hit your goals, prepare for that big presentation, or even get excited about an event. The problem comes when stress overstays its welcome. That's called chronic stress. Remember, the good one is eustress and the bad one is chronic stress. That chronic type, it sticks around. It messes with your sleep, digestion, immune system, and even your brain. Yeah, that's not ideal. That's not what we want. Okay, now let's talk about the solutions, all right? How do we tackle stress when it's not the good kind? Let's get into that with some science backed strategies. Number one on that list would be to breathe like you mean it. Have you ever heard of the 4-7-8 rule? The type that you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold for seven, and then you exhale for eight. This taps into your parasympathetic nervous system. It literally calms you down. Number two on that list would be to move your body. Exercise isn't just for getting fit. It actually reduces your cortisol and releases endorphins, those feel good chemicals. Now, even a brisk walk can do wonders. Just try it. Okay. Then number three on that list would be reframing your mindset. You see, there is this general consensus among psychologists that there is such a thing called cognitive reappraisal. Okay, what this basically means is that you get to look at stress as a challenge rather than a threat. Okay, you see it as a challenge, something that will definitely pass. It's not something that threatens your life. Yeah, research also shows that changing how you think about stress can actually reduce its negative effects on you. Now, the next on that will be sleep. No, seriously, yo, sleep. You see, lack of sleep fuels stress, and stress messes with sleep. It's a vicious cycle, it never ends. So you need to prioritize your rest. Your brain needs it to reset. And trust me, it will thank you later. All right, the next on that list will be connecting with people. You see, human beings are social creatures, and connection boosts oxytocin, a hormone that counteracts stress. Call a friend, grab a cup of coffee with someone, or even join an online group. Okay, now the next on that will be mindfulness and meditation. Studies shows that meditation literally rewires your brain. Okay, that quiet moment. It increases areas tied to emotional regulation and decreases the size of the amygdala. That part responsible for fear and anxiety. All right, now you're thinking to yourself, uh, all of these things, I have to do them, all of that. I mean, I don't even have time for these things. I don't have time, but I'm really stressed out. I need something to help me out. All right, so here is for you thinking like that. You need some fast fix, I believe. So let's get into it. Number one is that you can actually try the cold water splash. Like shocking your face with cold water. It triggers the dive reflex, slowing your heart rate and calming you down. You can also try number two, progressive muscle relaxation. It's like tensing each muscle group with 5 seconds, then release it like a mini massage from the inside. Okay, now the next on that part will be honest prayer. It's a very quick fix for me. There, I get to pray and say, you see, this person, this situation, this presentation, this whatever it is really stressing me out. I don't get to paint words. I just say it the way it is. I don't feel comfortable around this whole circumstances, and I also get to try to remember how I navigated such situation in the past and feel grateful about it. Okay. And then I affirm to myself that I'm a good person. I am enough. I am powerful. I am who God says I am. All right. And then I breathe and I say, thank you, Lord. It is well, it is all going to be okay. And finally, laugh. Seriously, though, laugh. If you don't have time to hang out, meetings, weddings, whatever it is, you're maybe an introvert or something. You can watch funny videos. I won't judge you. Yeah, it tends to like help your hormone and boost your mood. Okay. So the next time that stress tries to take over, I need you to remember that you've got science on your side. So tell me in the comment section, so I'd like to hear from you. Now, if you found this video helpful, I need you to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and share with someone who might need a little less stress in their life. Okay, now finally, take care, stay calm, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.